using a lot of that upper body strength right now. The two-handed blue hold, easily done. She loves the crowd, and they love her. Now to the heel hook, looking strong and steady to the top. Just like that, as easy as can be, Tori Allen getting where no other woman has gone. From one pole to the next, Tori Allen easily to the top and defends her title, dominating Lizzie Asher, Emily Harrington, and the entire field.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm talking today to what some people think are extraordinary kids. I think they're doing stuff your kids could do too. I want to show you what I mean. My next guest is only 13 years old, but she is still competing against women twice her age in the world of rock climbing. Wow, look at that. Please welcome Tori Allen to the show. How are you, sweetie? Good to have you. Hi. So tell me how it is you got into rock climbing to begin with, and how old were you?
I was 10 years old when I started, and I started at a sports store called Galleons, and they had an indoor rock wall when we were Christmas shopping. I went in there and I wanted to climb, and they said I was really good, but it was right at Christmas, so we thought they were trying to get us to buy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so
which was probably true.
Yeah.
But you were probably good too.
Right. And so we just kept coming back, and now I train at a gym in our area.
Really?
Yeah.
At 13 years old, you know, they're grown people that won't go to a gym. I'm one of them.
In 95-degree heat, the women's final set here in Philly on a new course that has led to a very surprising matchup. Tori Allen visualizing what it's going to take to get an X Games gold. Her father with video camera in hand visualizing what kind of raise and allowance he's going to have to give his 14-year-old if she wins the gold here. And the chants of USA are loud and proud. She will take on Olga Zakharova, a winner of 2 silver medals and 1 bronze. And as Chris Block said earlier, my partner here, she'd trade them all for gold. But Tori Allen and the crowd here in Philly behind her.
Climbers approach the wall. Take your mark. Set.
This is for gold.
This is a huge start for Tori. And Olga's got a lot of pressure on her, and it's going to make the difference. Tori's got to keep it together.
Little bobble in the middle for Tori, but she's making up time, Chris.
Tori wins the huge. This is huge.
An unbelievable X Games moment for Tori Allen, 14-year-old American. A lot of folks didn't give her a chance in this competition.
Tori with a huge lunge at the beginning to put her ahead right away. And as she comes into the steep section of the wall, you can see Olga's having a little bit of problems, and then Tori just turns it on at the top.
And then right over that last lip, Tori Allen sees gold in sight, and it's a simple tap out after the giant lunge. American gold. Chris?
Tori, you're 14 years old. You just got an X Games gold medal. You broke the wall record in less than your age. What were you thinking going up that last run?
I was just trying to imagine there was someone ahead of me, and I was trying to beat them.
Well, that's great. It's a great accomplishment. It's kind of an American dream for you to get the gold medal and stand on the podium.
I'm pretty excited. Americans never done this, so it's a good accomplishment.
Why shouldn't 14-year-old Tori Allen be excited? Her name atop the leaderboard, the gold medal for Tori. Olga Zakharova, 3 silvers over the years for her now. Eddie Hendrawati gets the bronze here in Philadelphia. But today, all about that little girl who had so little experience, proving you are never too young to compete here at the X Games.
Before we got started, we were just getting everything ready. It was 4 days away at the top, and I was just thinking, how am I going to sleep on the wall? And how am I going to use the bathroom on the wall? I had all these things like, oh no, I was kind of panicking, but figured, okay, these people know what they're doing, I'll just do what they say, and really you had no privacy on the wall.
With a crew of 7, Tori ascends the mountain.
Probably the most challenging part was just keeping your head on straight.
How do you get a net out?
You've got so many ropes, you've got like 6 ropes, and you have to flake them, which is where you have to get all the knots out of them. And you've got to make sure you're not unclipping anybody. It's just crazy. So you just really have to be more responsible than thinking about your climbing.
I was at the bottom of the cliff the whole time. I sat in a field most of the time with a big pair of binoculars and a telescope watching. And initially, I was petrified. You know, she's up there and she's just getting higher and higher, and she's on this thin rope. And I finally just had to disengage and say, I'm letting her fly, and now I just need to back off and enjoy watching her fly.
This is hard.
At 1,500 feet, Tori reaches her first major obstacle.
I'm so scared.
When you get to a point where you're stuck, I mean, it really stinks. And right then, the wind was blowing so hard, because the higher you up, the more the winds come. And I'm so little, they were clipping extra weight onto me to hold me down. But I was going around onto the slab, which means it's like, it doesn't have very big holds, and it kind of slants down, and you have to traverse it. And I was pretty scared, because every time I would try to go around, the wind would blow me. I'm like, if the wind blows me, I'm just gonna roll down the rock.
Stay with it. You're okay.
Okay. When we were approaching the summit, I was getting really excited. And it's like, oh my gosh, you're gonna be at the top.
After 4 days of climbing, the team finally reaches the summit.
You're just thinking, wow, I did that. I set a world record. I was the youngest female to summit El Capitan. I was very excited. I was proud of myself. My dad was up there waiting for me, so that was cool.
I was just, I was overwhelmed with excitement. First of all, what she'd accomplished, breaking a world record, that's my daughter. And then the fact that she was safely back in my arms and I could hold her and know that it turned out okay.
With a new world record and an impressive list of competitive wins under her belt, Tori has already climbed her way to the top of the ranks and has this bit of advice to offer.
You have to believe in yourself. If you want to climb, you have to believe you can get to the top. And that's the same way in life. You have to believe in yourself and keep reaching for the top.